Dr. Paul's research program includes maximising the efficiencies of smart drumlines as a better protection tool and tracking sharks that are tagged to understand their behaviours. So Dr. Paul, tell us more about your current research and what you're finding.
The main component of my research is around smart drumlines and how they can be effective for catching dangerous sharks. And what we call dangerous sharks is great whites, tigers and bull sharks. So they've been used extensively overseas in Reunion Island as part of a bather protection program, and we wanted to trial them along our New South Wales coastline. So one thing that meant for us is that we wanted to minimise bycatch by maximising the catch of our target species. So yeah, so far they've been really effective in catching those white sharks especially, and some tiger sharks and bull sharks. So yeah, it's been a great program.
And earlier today we went to sea and we talked more specifically about how these smart drum lines worked. So we might look at that footage now. Just clarifying the differences in drum lines.
Traditionally, our drumline programs in Australia and overseas were that we put a baited line in the water, we come back the next day, and most often the shark was dead. As part of our smart drumline program, we're using satellite technology to let us know when that shark is on the line. So that gives us the advantage of we can respond quickly, get to that shark, tag the animal and release it as quickly as possible.
So let's talk about the actual technology in the smart drumline. Explain to us what it actually is involved.
Yeah, the only difference is that we use satellite technology. So when that shark takes the bait, it triggers a magnet inside the actual drumline. It sends a message to satellite, and within 30 seconds we're getting a phone call, a text message and an email to let us know where that location is and then where we need to go to respond quickly.
Wonderful. Dr. Paul, can you tell us exactly when the drum lines are put out and baited and how long they're out in the ocean for?
So our target is to have drum lines or smart drum lines in the water every day of the year, but anybody that lives along our east coast knows that weather conditions means we can't get out every day. But on average, our contractors get out between 22 and 26 days a month, so we have pretty good coverage. What we do is set the drum lines first thing of a morning and we retrieve them late of an afternoon. So we don't have any drum lines in the water overnight with no bait. So that maximises our catches in terms of that when we get to those animals, they're going to be alive.
How many tag sharks have we got from the smart drum lines to date?
So far the program's been really effective. So we wanted to catch our target species, which were great whites, bull sharks and tiger sharks, and so far we've caught nearly 350 great whites, 60 tiger sharks and 60 odd bull sharks. So yeah, compared that to our bycatch, which is very minimal, it's doing really well.
Can you just show us exactly how it works and talk us through how you actually set those in the water?
Certainly. So the added benefit of smart drum lines is it has this satellite capability of when we're catching a shark. So a traditional drum line would just have the two orange buoys, but when a shark actually does take a bite on our big hook, it pulls on the trace. It triggers the line, and you can see the light there. We get a signal sent straight to satellite. Within 30 seconds of that signal going off, we're getting an email, a text message and a phone call to tell us exactly where this buoy is, where it's located, and every 3 minutes after that, we're getting that receiver through as well. So as a contractor and as a researcher, we can go straight to those drum lines to do part of our scientific research. We actually put cameras on a lot of these drum lines to see what actually swims around them. And whether that be sharks or birds that dive down through the water column down 5 metres deep just to have a look at the bait, or whales just swimming past, or dolphins, there's a range of animals that actually go up to those drum lines. But most importantly for us, we want to look at the amount of dangerous sharks that actually swim up to the bait. Do they eat it? Do they bite it? What sort of behaviour do they do before they actually take the bait? It's very important information as part of our research trials to actually look at how these gears work.